know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
Hello everybody and welcome back into our second episode here on SimAirport. So thank you very much on that to each and every single one of you for your beautiful support. If you're not already done so, please do subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so you can then be notified when we upload a brand new video. So in the last episode, what we did was actually to plan out some of our little extensions here. We've got 3 large bits here for this. We are going to do 2 remote ones there as well. But you might have noticed that we've actually gone on to day 9 here, so we'll actually let this run through for like a couple of days just to try and get some extra money in as best as possible, but also this here ready to get built up as well. So you will notice that the time has gone on just very slightly. So what we're going to be doing is today, so let's get straight into it. We're actually going to be building up our little section here just to really make sure that we've got everything what we can get done straight away actually completed, because otherwise we are not going to get this section here sorted out as quick. So first of all, let's just pop into here and see what we can actually get done here. So what we're going to be doing, and we're actually going to be looking at the advanced ticketing and for when we get this here sorted out on this side here through the new terminal. So we need to get that there leveled out as well. So we're going to let this carry on building as quick as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop down here and we're actually going to start trying to sort out all our little bits to get over to the new terminal over there. Right now my throat is not playing ball with me today, to say the least. So and I am kind of like I'm struggling today. So I think I might have like a bit of a like a chest infection or a throat infection. Unfortunately it's bank holiday here in the UK right now when I'm actually recording this, and also yesterday's recording, and which you guys will be like already seen hopefully when this has actually gone out. So literally so we are going to try and get a lot of this stuff sorted, because this is such a big massive project for this. We should be getting our long-term investments very shortly, so I'm just going to grab one of my go-to drinks, which is a drink of water. But I also need to start increasing the prices as well for the aircraft, just to make sure that we've actually got some extra money coming in as quickly as possible. So I'm actually going to put this up to 2200 because this is at 50%. So since then we can at least get a bit more cash actually coming in as best as possible. So what we are going to do now, while we're at this, is that we're going to sort out this section here as well, just to get that sorted. So we can at least get this here leveled out and to come over to here. Now I'm still trying to figure out if I want like a down section and an up section on these here. I will probably would need to do that anyway. Thankfully there's actually 2 of each anyway, so that's perfectly fine. It's just to allow for everything to go through, and of course we're going to be having our exit section probably like in line here somewhere as well. So that's what we're going to try and get done with this. So you might actually notice that when we start taking things like this out, and that was the biggest mistake I could have done. There we go. Let's get those planes in. So I need to try and get all this done I'm not really with it today, guys. I really am not with it today at all. So it's just one of those bit of the things like actually going on today. So yeah. But I am trying to push on through, get this sorted out, and everything else. So let's get this exit button to here anyway. Let's get that done, and then let's go and get some doors if I can actually spell today. So we're going to go with a door there, and we're then going to go with a door there, just to allow for this to get sorted out. And of course we're needing to move the baggage as well. So what we're going to do is go straight into here, come straight into here, straight down to here, come over to here, and get rid of this baggage situation here. So then all of our baggage comes into one area, then they can go out through that way there. So what so we've got all of a little building section going on there anyway. It's this side here now. What we're needing to try and figure out is that what is going to be the best spot for this. Now this area is definitely the right spot for us, so let's pop into here very quickly, come down here, let's get this set up here. Right, this is actually going to be a 5 area, as always. Little 5, and straight onto there, onto here, 3x4, and then straight like this with magnolia. It's just so we can actually get these bits of buildings actually completed, because if we don't get that completed soon, then we are going to be in massive doo-doobs, to say the least. I actually totally forgot to put my phone on silent. Right, let me put my phone on silent because I don't want that going off while recording. Like I said, I'm not actually really with it today, guys. I really am not. But hey, well, we get in there. We are getting there. So yeah, so what we can actually do here is that with the amount what we actually get in there straight away, we can see, let's see how far we can get up with this here. So how much do we need there? 220,000. So we're needing 220,000 for that there. We're needing 121, 111. So I'm just trying to figure out, is it worthwhile to try and get these in now? Oh, there we go. And we've actually just got the rest of the money coming in from our 7-day part there, which is the 225,000. That is perfect, that is, because what we can now do is, so that first lot of research, by the way, this advanced security here, what that allows us to do is to actually use some of these scanner sections here, because it's they are generally quite expensive for this. And it's like I said, they will place the bags onto this remote bag scanner here, which is going to be this long one, and they'll go through the body scanner onto the right hand side. So they are really expensive. So we do need to be very careful in what we're actually doing there. Now I could actually go for this 15-day one here, which is like 250,000 upfront cost basis, and we could do that, but at this moment of time it's more the case of that we do need to make sure that we're getting all that covered. And of course we've actually upped the landing price as well to 3,000, just to allow that to get sorted. So we do need to then really get this here sorted out, so then we can then go onto our baggage area. And when we've then done a baggage, we can then go through everything else. But it is ever so quite annoying to say at least sometimes, and it is ever so annoying sometimes, especially when you are trying to build up something fully and stuff like that. So yeah, so let's just do that there anyway. Let's come into here, let's get this built up here, and then let's go into our scanners. So our body scanners, yet again, like point it to the way that you're wanting your passengers to go, and straight in like this here. So this is like 5,100. They are so expensive, and these are like 16.4. So when I turn around and say that they are expensive, this is what I generally mean. And even this here is at 22,000. So it can get really expensive for this. So what we're then going to do now is, if we pop into our construction here, if we dismantle this part of the wall here, and then dismantle this first section here, hopefully we can get the passengers to actually go around properly to where we're wanting them to go to, just by building a wall just like this. Okay, and then we'll then go through there and get that there sorted out as quickly as possible. Then of course here we're then needing to assign all these. So one of these remote desks here for the security stations here, they can only hold 5 of these. This is why now we've gone with 5 only, because of that reason. And of course here we do need to bring in a ID check section. So that's 1, 2 and 3 there. And then what we can then do is straight into the zones, straight down to security, and then we are going to whip that into there, to allow that to go through. Whip this section here and here and here. Okay, so we can get that done now really quick. So what we're now going to do is here, we're actually going to go straight into here. Okay, get this here sorted out straight away. And then we've got 2 staff there. We needed more staff a little bit. So what we would do is we would do that so we can get all the staff in straight away for this. Because we're wanting just to take off these little sections here straight away, and that's what we then are going to do there. So here we're then going to pop straight into the ID check again. Okay, we have actually got 2 what we can use for free of charge. Straight back down to the staff and straight onto here, and we can then just get rid of one of our own security what we don't need no more. So back into the zones, back up onto here and straight down to here like this. That is now our new security section going through. So we can then come into here, take our planner off. Why is there not a door wall there even? There we go, get that done. And then let's just bring this over to here just like this, and that is then our new security department there done, which is really amazing. Now what we are looking at now doing here is that we are going to go in and grab a hanger. We're going to go with a medium one. at this moment of time. Okay, so just a basic medium, straight into the baggage, and we're needing to get this here. This is the baggage system for this here. We can now start working on that directly, and of course we're going to have this actually coming up from the bottom. So we could try and do it like that there, where it's 2 there and there. So this is what, 2, so this takes up 2 4 5 by 3, 2 4 5 by 3. Okay, so 1 2 3, so 5 by 3 there, 5 by 3 there, and then 1 2 3, 5 by 3, and then a 5 by 3. So that is perfectly fine there as is. Okay, and we're still going to have this little section here probably built out a bit more, just to allow for the full baggage system. So what we are going to do is that these two here will come into one ear, these here will come into another one, and these here will come into another one. Okay, and then whatever we then do can come into then a fourth area here. So we just want to really make sure that we get in every single basis covered as best as possible with this. So what we're then going to do now is that we're going to bring in our first initial baggage area, which is going to come from that top end up there. Now to do the system from there, so from here to there, then down to here, we do need to assign everything there, so we can close this off. But what we can also do is that we can actually designate certain ticketing areas as well for certain things, and that's like another reason why that I wanted the ticketing system, because when we get this here built over here, we're needing to have this ticketing for these 4 stands here. Okay, so that's why that we are doing it that way. Now let's pop into our next section here. Okay, because I'm wanting to bring in the basis of stairs. So we're going to go down 1. Okay, these are like 27,500 unfortunately, so they are really expensive, but that's perfectly fine for what we're needing this for. And what we then can do now is let's take that off there so we can build this wall over. Don't worry about this section here being all kind of bit like with it. It's perfectly fine. So we're going to take that off there, take that off, and take that off there straight away. Here we're going to bring this in, put this into here. Then we're going to grab a door, our long door there, and then we're then just going to then place a basic staff door in this section here for now, until we can move it up to there somewhere for the staff and etc. So that is now done there, so we can now pop in, take this section out here. So it's oh yeah, so it's kind of a bit crazy initially, because we do want to try and get this down right to a point where it is very comfortable enough to actually complete these kind of projects, because at the end of the day we have got so much going on. So this is when that, by the way, we've actually gone down well, probably actually on this level, gone down like an extra floor here, because this here needs to come round, go into like a section up here, to then go into there, for that then to come out and then get attached to this here. So we do need to make sure that it's actually all sorted with that. Now this entire section here, we can easily build that straight out, because with that being actually the full baggage system, for people to go and get the bags. So that's when that we've actually done this like this here, because these here do need fuel as well. So we needing to try and like figure out, it's like, right, and if I wanted to come up this way here, can I place a fuel somewhere along these parts here, or can I do a separate section up here for the fueling? This is why that we're needing to really look at this fully, especially underneath here, where there is going to be issues like that along the line with it. So initially this is it does take time. Yes, I will say it does take time, especially when you are trying to be smart enough to get it sorted. So let's actually first of all do our next grant here, which is a PA system, while we have still got the brains to do that. Because I don't have that many brains. Oh yeah, so we can actually use this here as well, by the way, to indicate where all your sound is actually going to come from. So this is like another reason why that I would want to try and do this like this. Then what we then do is one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, I think. Yeah, one like that there. And one there, and one there. So that should provide us with enough kind of like basis on everything, I think. And it's ever so difficult sometimes to try and cover all the areas up, because sometimes you just physically can't do that, and I've just run out of money. So this here can actually take 10, by the way, this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nope, do that there, do that there. Okay, so we've actually got 10 there, and we do need to then place another one of these in as well, just to make sure that we've got everything sorted. So we've got all that kind of sorted out there, but we do want to try and make sure when we get certain stuff in that we can actually deal with everything properly and effectively, especially in the areas where they do need the necessary notifications of flights and stuff like that. Oh, okay, I need one more of these in. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, yep, so just like that there. So let's take that off. So all the greenery here is not really the best, to say the least, and the information kind of system, it's not really the best. So we do need to also concentrate on that as well eventually. But we can't argue that there's not enough information going around anyway. So our next bit of plan here for us directly is that we may actually start getting some of this in here, to be honest with you, so we can get like a remote stand placed like down here somewhere, just as like a temporary style basis with this, but if we do, we may just do like a basic one, small one, just to get this remote stand sorted out here, so we can try and make at least a little bit more money actually coming in. So you do need to spend money to make money, unfortunately. And of course, what we can do here is that we can mark this up here as for a demolition of what we're needing to do. So let's go for a remote bus pickup. We don't want this too big, that's why I'm putting that down straight away. And we then just wanting to make sure that we kind of got that that thing sorted out, because we do need to have a road going round to there as well. So what we can do here, so let's assign the vehicle very quickly. We're needing a apron bus eventually, just to deal with this here, and we might be able to do 2 with that, I think. But yeah, again, really dependent on how we're going to do that fully. So let's whip in a basic door here, one here and one here, with a gate agent stand. Now I'm not too sure which way this actually will go with this, so we are just going to do that there. We are then going to bring in some seats, just a temporary base seats, to be honest with you, because we do want to make sure that we are at least getting things kind of like covered on all this. So let's go in and get a basic member of staff there. This here needs to be assigned to a gate agent, I think. Right, there we go. Do that there. Do that there. Yeah, so that's fine. That's fine. And then what we'll then do is here, pop that into there, just to make sure that's sorted. And then what we can then do is come straight into here, come into our road. I think, to be honest with you, that the road situation doesn't really matter on how you initially do this, because they will just go wherever they need to go anyway. How much is this going to cost there? 41,000. So I need about 71,000 there, and just to get that done. So then we can then get the bus in and get another flight in, so we can at least try and maximize on what we're trying to do with this. So it's like I said as well, I from the last video, is that I'm also working on another type series within the game to go alongside this one, which we are going to be using back end kind of stuff to make sure that we've got for full maximum monies for that. So we do need to make sure that we've got that sorted. Hopefully we can start getting some extra money coming in now. I'm hoping because we do need it. We do need it dramatically. We do need the money at this moment of time. So we do need to get another 15,000 there. Keep in mind this is like 3,800 just for one square, which is just totally bizarre to really how much that really is. So yeah, so we can get that done there. Let's just pop that into the middle there. I might actually do like a little section here as well, to be honest with you, just to make sure. But yeah, again, it is all about trying to find a way to get this done, because we do need to make sure that we've actually got everything attached fully. So I think I might actually leave it like that there, I think, initially. But let's chuck that into there like that there. Let's assign vehicles. How much was that there? 5,000 with $6 an hour. So when we've got the 5,000 ready for that, we can go ahead assign aircraft gates. What VR's that about there? Must be assigned to aircraft gate remote. Oh. Oops. I picked the wrong one. I should have actually got a remote one, not a a situation of having a normal gate. You see, it's like I said, I'm not well. Of course, I do generally make mistakes myself. It's just so funny that I actually made that kind of a mistake, which is actually so funny. There we go. So we've got that there now done, and we've now got that there. And then let's have a look here. So let's close that up there very quickly. So assign to this here for now. So that is now sorted. That's ready to go. So we can then come back in there again. Let's grab a small one. What letter is that there? E1 small. There we go. So let's get down to here very quickly. We are going to go with 1 2 1 1 2, and then we can just do that there, like that. No, that's a large. Oops, I needed that there. Do that there. Do that there. Bring that in a tad. Do that there. Do that there. And do that there. And bring that into there like that. So we now got that sorted out there. So this here should be a easy style fix to get this sorted. So we are actually just going to put 2 onto there for now, to make sure that we've got that there sorted. So let's just see if this here works, because I do want to make sure that's actually working properly. And let's just get another drink of water. So a very good tip with other people: do not record when you're not well. Honestly, because it doesn't help. So, literally at this moment of time, we are making progress to getting this section down here done. But I think maybe like in the next episode we'll try and probably run this through for like another few days initially. Because I want to try and make sure we've got that kind of covered. So I will probably run it through for like another few days to make sure that we've got the money there to do the baggage for bag areas, because I think that is actually really quite important to do. Now I wish I got this here sorted out so we can get more initial flights coming in. But I do just want to see that everything is all going to work perfectly fine, because I've got no idea what's going to happen. I'm leaving this here so I can get this knocked down, and when we got this side here sorted out, it's just that I do want to try and get as much of a situation sorted for it. So that's all underway there. That's there. Okay, that's going in. So it's actually quite good actually to have two people there for that, because that is actually quite an interesting thing. And I'm actually very well impressed with that, to be honest with you. I'm extremely well impressed with that. So they don't make much more money, but that's okay. Our airport can deal with it. That's perfectly fine. It's just like a small little area for them to go into and that. And then of course this year, you know, when we take this down, we can get this moved over to here anyway, and try and get all this section here done. So I think what I may do after dealing with the baggage situation on the next episode is to bring this line coming down here, get this here section done first, with like the upstairs part, but I do need him to go upstairs to then come down, and that's the little bit of the issue with this at this moment, because I've got no idea if that's actually going to work or nothing like that. So it is really quite, and it's like I said, it's a very tedious process actually doing this. So let me just grab this here. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 there, because we want you to get this here done there. Okay, that's fine. So this is where people are going to come up, this is where people are going to come down. Okay, and let's actually let's get I'm just wondering if I should do this section here first. I think I might, to be honest with you. Let's get this connected up straight away, to be honest with you, because we do want to make sure that we've got that there sorted. Come on, give me the other 1,000. Thank you. Okay, that's then going up, and then we can then do the next one as well. But yeah, so we've got that there sorted out anyway. So at this moment of time, even though it's not been a lot initially on this episode with getting it over to here, getting this remote stand sorted, and getting this section here done, it's been a very, very interesting process, and even to get like 34, 35, 60 people done with plenty of time, that is a real statement to what we've actually got here on this here, especially with how quick we are getting stuff actually done. Even this small aircraft here is like leaving 60 minutes prior, well ahead of schedule. And even this one here, we're looking at around about like 60 minutes. So that's actually a great thing for what we've actually got here. So what so like I said in that on the next episode, we're going to probably run this through and that for like another few days to get up the finances to actually do this baggage system, so then we can then show you how that is going to be done. So till then, everybody, please take care from wherever you are, if it's going to be a morning, afternoon or evening. So till the next episode, everyone, we'll catch you all later. It's a ciao for now, and see you later.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and